Welcome to Vitality and Values, the channel for advice and awareness. So let me show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use my little special spray here with lemon, frankincense, spearmint, lemon or lime, and peppermint. So lemon helps promote creativity. It cleanses out your space around you, gives it a nice clean scent. And then you have frankincense that helps with the third eye, helps with creativity, opening your connection with divine. Spearmint is it's a protector. It protects like negative energies from coming in. And what else does it do? So it's like sets boundaries. There we go. And then we have peppermint. Peppermint is like uplifting, creative, just gets the flow going. So I'm going to start off a reading with that. Transitions in life can cause lower vibrations when you ascend or when you are ready to ascend. Areas of your life which are still engaged in old mindsets or lower energies come up for you. So you have people, things, or beliefs that no longer serve your highest and greatest good. They will come to crumble and fall apart and dissolve to make way for what ultimately serves you in your highest will. Relationships, finances, jobs, beliefs, diets, living arrangements, and more can change, fall apart, or transform into a higher vibration, manifesting which will serve you at your greatest good. It'll serve your growth and your life purpose. It also often comes at a time where you're being called to shift, to do something else, because either the relationship, the finances, the jobs, the belief systems, the thinking, the fighting, it's not serving your highest potential. So what we're gonna do today is, this is a reading for the collective, for the public. So keep in mind that this is not a personal reading. I'm gonna create 3 different piles. Let me put these to the side. The ultimate goal is to find partnership within yourself first, with your feminine and masculine energy, mental, mind, body, spirit. Be in alignment and balance and communication to bring in relationships from the outside in, creating ultimate happiness. This is emotional satisfaction. So communication, marriage, yay. That's all what we all want. So I don't care what your religion is. What I care is, what are your needs? What are your needs? And what do we have in common? You know, we're all human. We all have the same human needs. And how can we accomplish and get our needs? Finances, love, everything, all in, emotions. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create 3 different piles. And we're going to ask Spirit, what is your calling? So I had already shuffled these. We're going to ask Spirit, what is your calling? And this, you may resonate with you. If it does, like, comment, subscribe. If it doesn't, maybe it just wasn't the time for you, or maybe the timing for the information is not right, and you may be listening to this now, and then tomorrow or next week you'll get that connection where the information you're listening to today makes sense or resonates with you in some way. So on my journey into wellness, one of the main practices was, one of the first practices was being mindful. Being mindful, settling the mind, being in the moment. I had a lot of anxiety and depression. I was taking a lot of medication. I was using drugs and alcohol to silence all the anxiety, and I didn't realize what I was eating and fueling my body was causing that distress. And then they said, oh, meditation, be mindful. I don't have time for that. I can't. I got this and I got that. And, it was just like, I didn't have, I wasn't grounded. So, all right. So, being mindful has helped grounded me, and it has brought me to my calling, my purpose, my untapped hidden talents. Let's ask Spirit today, what are your untapped hidden talents? So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1, if you're attracted to this stone, go ahead and pick pile number 1. I don't know the exact, looks like either jade or adventurine. All I know is that's green. It's good for money, for fertility, nourishment, it's abundance. We got pile number 2. I also do nails on the side, so this is my cleaning nail. Clean up the edges and stuff, plus my texting nail. But anyway, so pile number 2, we have a blue stone, crystal clear blue stone. This helps with clarity, communication, thoughts, anything that's with communicating. And then right here we have pyrite. So if you're called to stone number 3, I can't see it in the camera, but in person it's like so sparkly. It looks like gold sparkle. So if you're attracted to pile number 3, you're going to select pile number 3. I will do a reading for each section on what is your calling. I hope this resonates with you. I will timestamp each pile, so you can just go ahead and look on the description and see what's the timestamp if you pick the green, blue, or gold stone. Green, 1, 2, or 3. Green, blue, or gold, and I'll timestamp that and you can go right to your reading. So let's get started. So if you're called to pick the green stone, put this right here. We're gonna ask Spirit just to give us an insight of what this person watching this video who has chosen to collect the green, select the green pile. What is a message that you have for this person? I wanted to say she, but it can be a he. Alright, what is a message? I'm just gonna pick 3. I'm gonna pick 2 and look at the card that's on the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna let another one come out, and then look at that. Spirit is speaking. Enchantment, retreat, and new beginnings. Isn't that beautiful? So let me read the So, enchantment. Recapture your childlike sense of wonder, like and awe. View the world as a miracle place. Remember when you were a child and how magical the world seemed. The sense of enchantment is spirit of our inner child. Somewhere along the way, did you lose the sense of wonder? Your inner child. See, you're in. Okay, yep, we're on the right page. The angels asked you to recapture your magical sense by remembering that a miraculous power surrounds you. Ask God and the angels to help you with anything small or large. Don't worry, you aren't removing angels from more important tasks when you ask for help with your everyday situation. They truly want to support you so that you are free of worries in the way that you exude and joy and wonder of children who trust that they are taken care of. When you are joyful, your divine light inspires everyone who sees you. So this is a new beginning. A clean slate is presented to you as you now encounter fresh opportunities and novel experiences. Embrace a new life, including your new opportunities, people, and projects. The angels now know that change can be frightened, and they surround you now with loving energy. Call upon them whenever you feel afraid or facing a novel situation. They will boost your confidence and energy so that you can enjoy your new beginnings. Sometimes we cling to old routines because they are familiar. By drawing this card, the angels ask that you be open to new approaches to life. Perhaps they will teach you a new way of looking at situations, or maybe they will call you to learn a new skill. Whatever the new beginning is for you, allow yourself to be stretched by the fresh circumstances. We learn about ourselves through new experiences. So it's time to retreat. As you are pushing yourself too hard, beloved child of God, the angels remind us that the rest is a natural cycle in every living thing. Think of the mighty oak tree that grows and spurts and then rests. It draws its nourishment from deep within the earth. It takes its time before growing upward again. Like the oak tree, it's important for you to nourish yourself in spiritual and emotional food. While you are resting, take time to reflect on your heart's true feelings and desires. Your angels ask you to speak through your heart, and when you listen to and honor your feelings, you walk hand in hand with God and the angels. You will know that the true divine guidance, and not just your imagination or wishful thinking, if it speaks to your desire to make a difference in the world. What are your desires? What are your wishful thinking? What are those little that creative, childlike, wishful thinking? Like if you had no limitations, if you knew that your God was just not your God, your dad, which is your dad, your God. if you knew your parents were filthy rich, multi-billionaires, and everything was at your disposal, and you could do whatever you wanted, your childlike dreams, that inner calling, that your true authentic self. Retreat, think, dream. What are those callings, and how can you bring those into life? Let's create a new beginning for you. So let's get that into this further. These are your messages from your angels. Let's get into this further. What is Spirit asking for the person who chose this pretty green stone that brings life, nourishment, for fertility, money, new beginnings? Spirit, what do you want this person to know? What is the calling of this What is a calling? Aquarius, nourishment. The Empress. The Empress is fertile. She's nourished. She's creative. She creates new beginnings. You know, whether it's, you know, with a baby. It could be a new business. She's attractive and oof. She's a very attractive and very giving, very nurturing. Definitely very attracted to the opposite sex, and it could also even be the same sex. The calling to this is the complete opposite, is the devil. We have the devil here, and this could be temptations, addictions, just that toxic energy. Is the lower energies that we're talking about that come up for review, that no longer serves your highest and greatest will. So this is when things start to come and fall apart. Now the Spirit is asking to bring this into your consciousness, so that you can make a game plan on getting out of this negative energy and falling into your Empress. I'm going to let's get into your Empress energy, your Empress power. So how does Spirit want you to respond to this spiritually? Intellectually, and emotionally. Ooh, flew out emotionally. And physically, how should you respond to this physically? All right. And the underlying message is courage, moving forward. All right. So what do these sections look like? What does it look like on a day-to-day basis? Spiritually, her spiritual response. I'm gonna pull out 3 cards to give me a story here. What does it look like spiritually? Intellectually, let's see, emotional. I'm running out of room here on my table. Emotionally, and then where should we put your physical response? That's your physical response, how they want to respond physically. So physically, how should they respond? Ooh, yeah, that one too full. That one came out again, so let me see. How does Spirit want you to respond spiritually? I mean, physically. How do you want them to respond physically? Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay. Alright, so there's expectations. Let me see what. So for your spiritual response, this is how you are being asked to respond spiritually to this calling. It can show a shift in spiritual beliefs or practices. So spiritually is asking, I'm feeling there's a lot of worry and fear. So there's unrest. And we are the keepers. How's that saying go? We are the key. I don't even know. We are our jail keepers. We are our own jail keepers. We are our own thoughts, and that overthinking, that fear-based energy can be shifted. Your spiritual response can be shifted by being more optimistic. There's hope. There is definitely hope. There is a calling for balance. There's a healthy balance between having passion, creative, intuitive, and the actual physical, like the money, the tangible. This is a business person, and these are both like business entrepreneurs. So, but there's two sides, two different energies. So and there's balance. So it's creating the balance between your passion and you're going forward, being able to. This is a successful person who has creativity and passion to take leadership. There's definitely a female leadership in place. And then this energy is that female energy that has her heart and logic are in balance through like prayers, positive manifesting, and then you create the strong concrete business person who's balanced emotionally and physically. And physically, not just like physically in your body, but also physically within your home, finances. There's security. You have the opportunity to be able to give, to others. You have the patience to listen. You have that balance to basically you're an entrepreneur. You're somebody who now has grown up the ladder and is now able to give back to others and help uplift them. Intellectually, response is how you are being asked to respond intellectually to this call. It may be about learning, thinking, or communicating. So this is traditions. The Hierophant can be traditions, intellectually. They're intellectually it could be stepping out of your comfort zone. You may be left out in the cold, left with the decision of two different worlds, a heartbreak of not knowing. It's fear, it's uncertainty, it's being grounded and being truth, staying, honoring your traditions, your morals, your belief system. It's also looking out of your own traditions and belief systems and explore other options that can bring light, hope, healing, self-healing, mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, and spirit. Healing of mind, body, and spirit. Intellectual. So intellectually, there's a healing of mind, body, and spirit. Yeah, so try new beginnings, retreat, try new beginnings, and then mind, body, and spirit enchantment, like your childlike. So that's where it starts, is listening to those inner callings. This is that person who's intuitive, listening to those inner callings and putting them into action, not being scared, taking that leadership role. When you do this by eliminating the fear-based consciousness and introducing the optimistic, the faith, having faith, praying. I definitely say like prayer, meditation. Say meditation. So emotionally, this is how you are being asked to respond to the call. It can let you know about feelings or relationships. So emotionally, you see, there's lots of meditation, or just not seeing something that's being offered to you. Either you're not seeing it, or you don't want to accept it, or you're not ready to it could be a new idea, a new emotion. It could be a new opportunity to grow. There's definitely an opportunity that's being presented to you, and this is an opportunity to be enlightened, to gain authority or power in a quest for communication, knowledge, control, authority, being in control, taking over, and that's take courage and taking control. Taking control of your own life. Taking control of your own thoughts, of your own heart. Not feeling like you're left out in the cold. And taking that chance effortlessly, with courage, moving forward to find what's missing to fulfill your emotional needs. Yeah, I feel a lot of emotional nurturing. So emotionally, you're being asked to respond to this call by taking a time out and getting the knowledge or studying. It can even be contacting somebody of a higher authority who possesses the information that can help you and guide you in thinking and communicating in a different, new, positive way. That's emotionally. So I kind of get like right now, I'm feeling like you're very much in your in your fear. Emotionally, you're very in fear based. There's lots of fear. There's like a mother, a nurturing mother, but there's a lot of fear, and there's these negative energies that are maybe pulling the person down. And so the spiritual calling is to have hope, and take leadership, have courage, pray, use optimistic language, use the power of affirmations, and take charge and control, because there's something that you have that you can offer other people. What is that business opportunity? What is that calling that you've always dreamt of? Now is the time to retreat, and kind of like set emotions to the side and think logically. This is how you feel, but emotionally, but logically, what are you have lots of blessings around you. You're financially stable. You have this leadership, powerful mother-like opportunity, or business-like opportunity to be able to give back. But it's getting over this heartbreak or this unfulfillment through prayer, meditation. So retreating and coming back full force with positive affirmations, knowing it's believing in yourself. Because what we have right here is the Emperor. Oh, look at that. The Empress and the Emperor. Aww. When you find balance within yourself, it always brings in your divine partner. This is beautiful. We have the divine partners, and then we have the devil. And sometimes our divine partner can bring out the devil, toxic relationships. But those are the people who are going to awaken you to want to be better, to find your passion, to, have your stuff together. And they make you think and think and think. And this heartbreak can cause you to look for outsource, spiritual teachers like myself, and look at other opportunities, and walking away from that old mindset of fear-based and abandonment and worry and being left out in the cold, and reconstructing your mindset to a new way of thinking, with hope, with courage, and control of yourself, independence, And again, this is another beautiful woman who's independent and in charge of her own finances. And then look, yeah, this is finances green, huh? This is beautiful. All right. And then yeah, that's beautiful. So yeah, so this is being independent, being nurturing. This is doing business at home. This is also business at home, having a passion, knowing your passion. What are your childlike passions, those dreams that you have, and how can we make that into a home-based business? Because this is home, taking care of your family, your mother. This is mother. Lots of female energy and mother. And so it's kind of like getting out of that mental state, and now it's taking charge and bringing the masculine energy within ourselves, to balance our own self out. And when you balance your own self out and you take charge of your own happiness, your divine masculine will come to you. So it's a time to think logically. There's another queen. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. There's another partner. Oh, wow. That's going to bring true and complete happiness, fulfillment financially, husband and wife, kids, elderly, pets, dogs, 2 dogs. We're going to have the babies with baby Coco. My baby Coco is my multi-pool. Wow, this is very, very, very beautiful reading. So the person who chose this beautiful green, nurturing, fertile stone that brings money, it brings in fertility, new beginnings. It could be fertility in a baby, or it can be fertility in a new way of being. It can be fertility in your new business. What is your calling? Listen to those dreams. Don't be scared. Stop overthinking it. Take charge. Full force. Take charge. Because you have success definitely coming on your way. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful reading. All right. So that is... Let me count these. So in a time of change, you may begin to feel vulnerable. A way out of that old mindset is by telling yourself that you are whole. Affirm with me. I am one with all that is. I am one with all that is. You could also try oregano essential oil in a diffuser to aid in releasing the emotions of being vulnerable and letting you live a more authentic and loving life. Your more authentic is that childlike. It's that person that's not doing things based on fear. Oh, I have to go to work because I'm gonna lose. I have to go do this. It's that. Oh, I want to go to work because I love my job. I'm going to do this, and I have to. So when you have that I have to attitude, ask God and the angels. I don't care what your religion is, and even if don't have one, just throw that into the universe. What is your calling? Ask and you shall receive. Guarantee. Ask and you shall receive. You may not receive it in the form that you wanted. It'll be given to you just the way you asked for it, or something better will come. All right, so that is pile number 1. For pile number 2, pile number 2. If you were called to read pile number 2 to the crystal, the blue crystal. This is your calling. I'm going to pull out 3 cards. I'm going to pull out 2 cards and then look at the one that's under and see what Spirit wants you. See, just going with the last reading. If you had picked pile number 1, right away, pray. The power of manifestation and praying. Let me get a second card, Spirit. If the person who picked this pretty blue rock, what is the message? Compassion and health. All right. So I'm going to read you health. If you chose pile number 2, I hope this resonates with you. Please like, subscribe to my channel, comment if this is resonating with you. All that good feedback is very much appreciated. So, health. The angels bring you this card because they have a message for you regarding health. This can be about yourself or someone close to you. Health refers to not only physical but also emotional and physical wellness. When this card is pulled, it is a sign to make sure that you're not owning or identifying with any health conditions. Detach from the conditions and see it as separate from where you are. At the phase of your life a phase in your life that will quickly be over. Archangel Raphael is working with you when you see this card. You call upon him and his magnificent green light to aid with health and healing. The card can also be a sign that you're a healer. Since indigos are born with powerful energy and abilities in this arena, this may be an indication that you should confidently move forward with your healing training and work. Wow. It's beautiful. All right, compassion. If you picked this pile number 2, this is definitely the channel for you. We get health and wellness, mind, body, and spirit all into alignment. Bring you up, pull out those untapped or build up on those newly tapped skills to promote your own business. You know, if you want home-based business or whatever it is, to be able to heal yourself and help others heal. Compassion. The answer to your question involves treating those around you with the same way you would want to be treated. This card reminds you that how you act affects everything and everyone in your life. This is a time to show a higher part of yourself. As an indigo, you can easily detach to see the bigger picture in each situation. To move forward, you must exude higher energy, because what you give out is what you receive. So check in with yourself and take inventory to ensure that you are treating others with fairness and compassion. Pray. Sometimes indigos don't realize how powerful their thoughts and words are. This card reminds you to pray and think positively, because negative thoughts and words can actually block you from living your purpose and dreams. This is especially true if deep down you believe you don't deserve what you want and that achieving it is unrealistic. When you pray, you shift your focus and energy away from what's not working and align yourself to the God and the angels. This connects you with your higher self, which knows that nothing is impossible. Prayer is an opportunity to lift your vibrations higher to the place of wholeness and healing. The next time you are worried, take a few moments to say a prayer and trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be. You'll then feel the power of angels surrounding and uplifting you to guide and direct your path. So if you were called to the beautiful blue stone, we're asking Spirit to guide us in what is your calling. What do they want to bring to your attention? What is your calling? What do they want to communicate? What is the nature of this call? The heart of the matter. The focus of change. Meditation. Praying. Time out. Retreating. All right. So what is the their spiritual how are they asking you to respond to this spiritually? It can show a shift in spiritual beliefs or practice. What is the intellectual response? Spirit, what is the intellectual response? Spirit, what is the emotional response? Emotional? Ooh, that's powerful. And physical. What is a physical response? Physically. Wow. The world is yours. The world is yours. The world is yours. The world is yours. You don't understand how powerful you are already. This is a new beginning. Taking charge of your own destiny. You have all the tools that it takes to manifest the world that you want through health, having compassion, and the power of praying, the power of manifesting. You have all the tools that it takes, that is taking care of yourself, of your own health, because you're definitely somebody who's very intuitive, a spiritual guru, someone who can give back and teach. A healer, definitely a healer, like the book said, a healer. Yeah. What did that house say? Grab yourself a tea, some water. Let me see. I just want to look at that again. Archangel is working on you when you use this card to aid with health and healing. This card can also signify that you're a healer, both born with powerful energies and ability in this arena. You should confidently move forward with the healing training work. This is healing. Wow, this is already, it's a beautiful reading. I already see that. So now what does this look like on a daily basis? So spiritually, there's an ending. There, a tower has, it's most likely already happened. A way of thinking, your stability, you already went through the destruction, the heartbreak, the stab in the back, it's done, it's over with. The destruction is over. Now what is coming is celebration. It's unity, it's creating. It can be friends, celebrations. It can be self-acknowledged awareness. victory. So now it's just slow and steady. So spiritually is perseverance. Keep on going. You have maybe been enlightened into your tools and skills, and you have maybe practicing that, and then things kind of come falling down, crashing down, and then it's like, okay, you get back with your girlfriends, your friends, and then it's like they uplift you. They, okay, here I go. I'm back on the health wagon. That's kind of like what we're doing right now too with Vitality and Values, the 90-day challenge. It's like a handful of us girls have discovered the tools and the power of prayer, manifestation, and finding balance within ourselves. And we've seen how having that self-courage can change your world around and give you what you want, both within yourself, self-love grounding you, mental and physical health, but also brings in your divine partner. It gives you the world, marriage, it gives you everything you want. But now here we go again. We had a distraction, we had a fallout, so now we're gonna have another, it's been like another awakening. So it's like another layer of the onion that we're peeling back and being like, all right, to regroup, we fell off, all right, let's come back together, get back on the horse. You know what to do. Slow and steady, keep it going. Be consistent, keep working on your health, work on having compassion towards others too. So now there's a new tangible financial opportunity heading your way. So intellectually is how you are being asked to respond. It may be about learning or thinking or communicating. So mind and body, self-love, taking care of your mind and your body. What is your mind? What is your body? What does your mental and physical health say? How do you, Spirit, what? Really, holidays? Alright. It's definitely victory. So it's strategizing. This is strategizing. So this is a time to retreat. It's a time to retreat. Get over the past, the pain, the fear. Get over it. Regroup with friends. Start working on your health and balancing your life. Continuing slow and steady. Coming up with a strategic plan to move forward in victory. Victory is coming. And when victory comes, you get this King of Pentacles, and that can be either your male energy within yourself or a male energy coming to you or around you, who is stable, who's wealthy, who's balanced and grounded and nurturing, and giving. So there's giving, doing what you love. So finding that balance, making sure that there's an equal give and take, and doing what you love. You may be able, like this entrepreneur man here, be able to give back to your community, give back to your friends, be able to give back, putting things back into balance, because there's definitely how do you say that? Contentment, self-contentment. This is like you are satisfied with money and your emotions, and you're like, I'm good. I made it. Woo! I made it. Sometimes you can get a little cocky, and now you're like, I could afford it, and you start to self-indulge a little bit too much and getting this and getting that, and you're safe, secured, and you know what? The poor, the less fortunate could envy you on that. And so make sure that there's that you give back to, or even it could just be like communicate that you're still the same person that you were before, that you have that kind, nurturing, loving person. So it's perseverance. Stick with what you know. You will reap what you sow. But this is financial abundance coming. Financial abundance, security, stability coming. So for emotional response, this is how they're asking you to respond to talk about feelings or relationships. So emotionally, trust your instincts. You have these secret powers or these secret knowings, this inner calling. This is the one and this is the two. This is the beginning of life. You are the creator. You are the healer. Self-healing, finding that balance within self-love, self-healing. It gives you the opportunity to be able to give back. So emotionally is like shift that old way of thinking. There's a new way of thinking, and there's communication, moving forward with compassion, with love, with the new love. It can be self-love or just compassion for others too. And with that comes a new way of communicating, leadership, and an ending to all that clutter and beliefs and all of that mind stuff. All of that mind stuff that keeps you thinking back and forth, and it's taking charge, having faith, having compassion. Start praying, start eating, and working on your health. What you feed your body will manifest. So you drink water. That helps with manifesting, with your skills, bringing up your skills into enlightenment. And so physically, they're asking you to have courage, move forward, start a new beginning. You already know this. You have the tools. You may have been scared, or you've been heartbroken, stabbed in the back in the past. So now's the time to strategize a new way for victory, because we all want, our needs are, to be self-sufficient, to have a home, to be able to grow and be able to give back to the community. And so all of that comes as you mature, you have become the magician and the high priestess. This is like the best of like the two couples. This is the beginning of life. This is like Adam and Eve. This is amazing. This is having the world in your hands, like knowing. All right, so physically move forward with courage. Did I pull out those? No, these were for this. So let's see. 3 more cards, Spirit. Letting go of fear. Yes. Choices. Life is about choices, as my mom would say. The world is yours and life is about choices. Don't let your emotions hold you back from your inner knowing and your inner strength. Have compassion and communicate with compassion. There's a new beginning, a new way of thinking. Letting go of the thoughts, the emotions that keep your thoughts in like not satisfying. Letting go of those emotions through compassion, by finding compassion. It's that instant, like, I'm not ready to, but you know what, I need to switch it up right here, right now, because you may have been caught off guard or not prepared, or feel that you're not equipped. But you have this community of people around you that can help build, they can help strategize a wellness program like me that's going to give you that full fulfillment, that emotional contentment, the lovers, balance, the world. This is beautiful. So if you were called to pick pile number 2 with the pretty blue stone, your calling is that you're a healer, and you have all the tools it takes within you. All you got to do is, look at that, work together in creativity with your community, communicating. There's going to be a new way of thinking and a new way of communicating to manifest all the options and bringing into light hope that is like success, that is like guaranteed. Look at that. This is the world. Marriage, balance. This is beautiful. Keep your health on, be compassionate, and keep praying. Keep that positive manifestations, the positive language. All right. So please like, subscribe, comment if this resonates with you. Join my Divine Empress Club in building your skills. Right now I have a special of $50 for a 90-day challenge. It'll give you access to the private Facebook group where we work on our health and wellness, both mind, body, and spirit. Build your self-esteem. Help either if you find your untapped talents or your newly tapped in talents. Help build self-esteem with friends to create that victory, slow and steady, to get you the ultimate goal of being self-dependent, reliable, an entrepreneur, that person, the head of charge, where you can then give back and contribute. So do this all with love, self-love, and pray. Join the 90-day challenge, $50 special, starting June 1st. It ends August 29th, and we work on building balance all around and all of our life sectors. Both mental health, physical health, and environmental. So far beautiful. Life is about choices. The choice is yours. You want to be content 100%. The power is in your hands. You have everything it takes. Thank you, Spirit, for being loud and clear. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm just gonna spray some more of my special concoction here that helps just kind of clear out the old energies of the old reading, bring in the new energies, help bring creativity and connection to the divine. I also have a little bit of spearmint in there to help set boundaries, keep the negative energies out, and a little peppermint to keep it a little bit uplifting. Drink your water. Sorry, I was thirsty, feeling a little parched. With the lemon essential oil on there to just help cleanse the body, to cleanse the toxins. That helps open your endocrine system, gets everything flowing good, and that brings energy, creativity. Water is a conductor, so water helps with spirit, with so many things, so many great things. So all right, so now let's do the last pile. If you were called to this beautiful pyrite stone, can't really see it on the camera right there. Oh, okay. So if you're called to this, you're next on the pedestal, girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever it is, whoever's watching this video, spirit, whoever's watching this video right now was called to the beautiful golden pyrite stone that brings wealth, abundance, it's grounding, security. I'm gonna pick out three. I'm gonna pick out two cards and the back one. This one and the last one. See, have confidence. Just leaving off the last two, have confidence. Oh. All right, so we have you and your loved ones are safe. Archangel Michael and the other angels are protecting you and your loved ones, including your family and friends in heaven. This card is a sign that you can relax knowing that Archangel is taking care of the details and safeguarding you and your loved ones in all ways. Possible specific meanings of this card is give your worries and care to God and the angels. Your financial needs are being taken care of. Your business is protected. It is safe to travel. A loved one is in heaven, is happy and sending you love. Remember that worries are a form of prayer, so only pray for that which you desire. Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthy, full, happy life. Confidence. This card serves as a talisman to raise your self-confidence. Archangel Michael has been trying to reassure you that you have strength, power, and skills that are valuable to God's plan of peace. Michael is protecting you while you shine your bright light. Listen to your intuition and act with aplomb. In relationships, your self-assurance attracts healthy people to your side. It also triggers respect in others. As you're falling asleep at each night, ask Archangel Michael to raise your confidence. You'll wake up feeling love and compassion for yourself and others. Have confidence in your plans and ideas. Tune into your intuition as it's right on target. Trust the person you're inquiring about. Have faith that you are on the right path, and or know that your financials and your needs are being met now and in the future. And then the third card is forgive yourself. You've done nothing. Archangel Michael sees that guilt is interfering with happiness you see. You're blaming yourself for something that's in the past. But it's time to let it go, especially since self-blame is unproductive and unhealthy. In truth, you've done nothing wrong. You are doing the best you could at the time. Think and speak. Possible meanings of this card is think and speak lovingly about yourself. Stop ruminating about the past. Send blessings to those you're angry with as a way of healing. Send blessings to those you're angry with as a way of healing yourself and situations. Know that you can't control other people's feelings or reactions. Join a support group such as Al-Anon. I ask that you help me. The prayer for this is, I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Amen. So, that's what we have here. And if you were called to choose the pyrite stone, spirits, what is the calling for the person who chose pile number 3? What is the calling? What is the calling? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. That's luck is on your way. Have confidence. You. All right. So, what is your spiritual response? Spiritually, how do they want you to respond to this? Confidence. Spiritually, intellectually, the Death. Intellectually, emotionally, and physically. Take a time out and retreat. The beginning of a new beginning. Take a leap of faith. So what does this look like? What does this look like? Like an everyday task. So how does it look like spiritually? Oh, look at that, how that flipped over like that. Spiritually, it looks like love. It looks like partnership. It looks like a new idea, a new way of thinking. It's having compassion. Ooh, look at that. This is partnership and marriage. This is balance. This is luck is on your side. You like won lottery. Whoever is picked pyrite. It's beautiful. All right. Intellectually. So, in your mind, all of these came out. emotionally. One more, emotional fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment. Emotional. And physical. 3 more cards for physical. What is their physical response? Okay. All right. So you may be feeling or getting over the feeling of you may be overworked and just feel tired and fatigued. And when you're tired and fatigued, it's not the time to make big decisions. So Spirit is saying take a break, retreat. Take a break and retreat, because luck is on your way. It is on your way. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Have confidence. You and your loved ones are safe, and it's guaranteed right here. So there's been some wow, this is the top one is just so beautiful. So we have the calling of this is the Wheel of Fortune. That is luck on your side. So I guess like being optimistic, life cycle, karmic, destiny. There's gonna be, this is the turning point. This is definitely the turning point, because we also have death right here. And so when there's death, there's new beginnings. There's the ending, and this is the beginning. In every good, we have a bad. So we got the devil here to kind of just popped out. So there's some negative energies, BS, overworked, overthinking is coming to an end. You're going to go forward spiritually with confidence and courage. You're going to work with people in partnership with your own first, and I always say that it always starts first and home, in your own home, your own self. Your body is a temple, mind, body, spirit. Get that into an alignment by the power of thoughts. How you perceive things can give you an enlightenment, a new way and shift, and how you handle stuff. So yeah, so intellectually, you're going to put an ending to that old way of thinking, the fear-based thinking, and you're going to have better new expectations. You're going to expect this with confidence, knowing that you didn't do anything wrong, that this was just a karmic life circle, an opportunity of growth. A new way of thinking. Also thinking like a new, it could be a new way of thinking by forgiving yourself and having self-love, partnership self-love, or an apology to somebody else by being compassionate. Understand you didn't do anything wrong, but expressing a new beginning in love. There's a new relationship that's forming here by the power of thoughts. So it's saying intellectually keep working keep working at what you've been working on. May have been some this you've been working on for years, and it kind of things got still, and just you're overworked, and you're overworked. You just can't think clearly. So it's kind of time for a rest, reset, regroup. Now let's take it up a notch. Reflect, self-love, forgive self, forgive others, and then keep moving forward, slow and steady, keeping your eyes on the prize, on the end goal of happiness, contentment, marriage, celebration, unity, partnership, fulfillment, 100% satisfaction, fulfillment, the family, the perfect family. The luck is on your side. It's like winning the lottery, but it's gonna come now that you're putting an ending to this old way of thinking, and being more emotionally balanced by abstinence, by abstinence from drugs and alcohol. From when you eliminate drugs and alcohol and incorporate more healthy, more water, plant-based, it's the path to enlightenment, to clarity, and moving forward with a new way of being, because it also helps with building the energies within yourself, like your chakras, which is associated with your endocrine system, and that's like your adrenal glands, your fight, flight, and response to fear based. And so when you're not working in fear anymore, and you're having that confidence, and you're eating good, you feel stable, it's like you have this new enlightenment, this new way of thinking, and you just have the energy to like take charge, move forward with again this new form of thinking, this perception, right? How you perceive things. It will no longer be so much like emotional based, fear based. It'll be like logically based. And when you think logically, then there's like an apology coming through, or either from you or someone else will be offering an apology, or just offering like a new opportunity of happiness, contentment, based on like leaving the past in the past, those heartbreak, fears, thoughts. But I really feel like a strong need of mental wellness through the acts of detoxing and finding balance and healthy eating, having patience, meditation. So grounding that will bring you the overall success and happiness, the ultimate pursuit of happiness. And so physically, how do they want you to respond to that right now is just take a time out, meditate. Take a time out to be enlightened on yourself. I know there's something that's being offered to you. There's a new opportunity, and there's lots of choices here being made. I feel like there's also like just confusions on what you want. So strategizing a plan. Actually, if you're not already in my private Vitality and Values group, we are starting a 90-day challenge, June 1st through August 29th. You can join the private group. It's $50, a special discounted price. It's usually a value of $360. So you can join right now for $50, and I'll help you create. I'll help give you the tools that one needs to set your goals. What is your end goal? Let's keep your eyes on the prize. Now let's move forward and an offering. I could definitely see like this new offering is coming, either to you, or you will be offering an apology, or like a ring. I see marriage, commitment, financial opportunities, or skill development. So yeah, that's exactly what my program does too. The Vitality and Values is finding balance within yourself in all life sectors, bringing you whole, grounding you, like building that self-esteem, that confidence, and then that brings your divine masculine to you, which then brings partnership and marriage and new beginnings. Great opportunities are coming. This is an opportunity to develop your skills. Forgive yourself. You did nothing wrong. Everything that you went through in the past is in the past, and that had to have been there. All that devil, the toxic, the drinking, the drugs, the sex, the wine, the fear-based, the what's in it for me, and mine attitude, and what do I get for me, is going to shift into a new way of thinking of being like, instead of being like what's in it for me, to I'm content, I'm satisfied, I'm grounded, how can I serve? And when you change that, you just have this sense of confidence, because you're protected, you're good, and you're like, okay, now what I do, and now I can contribute. And when you contribute, you can offer. There can be this offering coming in. And at the end of all that comes partnership, a new beginning of partnership, love, emotional satisfaction, pursuit of happiness, marriage. So have confidence in yourself. You have this opportunity to build your skills, and perfectly, I am starting June 1st a 90-day challenge to help build your mind, body, and spirit, your untapped or newly tapped skills. Build on that to bring full balance. And you are the creator of your own universe. You can pursue that happiness by simply shifting your mindset. And being consistent. It's going to be slow and steady work, but being consistent on your health and abstinence, removing, staying away from drugs, alcohol, whatever toxic energies, low vibration activities that's bringing you to this point of transformation. This is definitely a point of transformation with the Death card here. So it's your time to shine. If you're not in the group, the private group already, join. This is the perfect opportunity for you to build your skills and move forward. So if you like this video, if you resonate with the reading, please comment, like, subscribe. Also take donations. You can send donations. I'll put a link on the bottom through Cash App, Venmo, if you are being called and inspired to donate to me and my practices, so therefore I can be able to give more of my time and energy back to the community and help build your skills. So yeah, that's the last reading. This was beautiful. I can go and do this for more hours and hours and hours. So if you want your own private reading and your own to create your own goals vision board and we want like the tools, the one-on-one coaching to help you goal set and create your vision board and manifest. And you use a practice of these tools that I have available for you. Just book your own reading, start with your own reading, and we can figure it out from there. And then join the 90-day challenge, and we're going to hit every life sector and make sure that we're creating balance and promoting, creating abundance, and, you know, creativity, bringing everything into light in spite of our in efforts to pursue our true desires, our true calling, our life purpose. Again, transformation and death and new beginnings can be very challenging, as it can make us feel vulnerable. And again, a way out of that old mindset is by telling yourself that you are whole. Affirm with me, I am one with all that is. I am one with all that is. You are whole, you are beautiful, you are great. Thank you for tuning in and for your love and support, and have a blessed day.